Two full on the head pin, not quite a spread eagle. He left the 2-4-7 on the left, the 3 and 6 on the right. Too thin to hit on the 2-pin, and all he did was he did knock it down, but just barely. So it's 3-6 on the right, 4-7 on the left. Object pin becomes 3. It's an 8. 117. Now Gary Carrington. Two, 4, 7 with wood just to the right of the 2-pin and the 10-pin alone. Left the corners full. All right, it's a 9 as he picks off the 10-pin. 1 box to go in the middle string for our challenger. Another one of those thin hits. 2, 4, 5, and 7. And over on the right, the 6 and 10. The only wood in front of the 6 and 10. Another wood chopping as he took out the 4. So there are still 5 pins up. The object pin is still the 2-pin. So it goes 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. Got a break as the 6-pin went down. A 9. $50 in bonus money goes to Gary Carrington for winning the middle string 122 to 117, and he leads by 3 after 2 strings, 241 to 238. Leading in the match by a slim 3 pins, our challenger Gary Carrington leads off in the 3rd. Missed the head pin, left 4 horsemen left side, and in back he has the 5-pin. Two and 5 still there. It's a 10. Everything down except the kingpin, the 5. He's got it. Tom Morgan, today's defending champion. Almost had a backdoor strike. Everything down except the head pin. Well, I don't have to tell you, even if you can't see it, you could tell by the reaction that he did not convert it. Didn't get it either time, so it's a 9. He has another spare leave. This is made up of the 6 and 10. He made it. Each of these Candlepin bowlers today is the father of 2. Gary Carrington gets 7 as the fill and winds up with one of those triangles. 2, 4, 5. Made it! And we know they can be tricky. 2 marks in a row. 3 marks in a row in the same string, obviously. $50 in bonus money, and then as long as he can keep it going consecutively, 50 for each. A little bit too full on the head pin. 10 just toppled. So he's got the 2 and the 6. There's wood in front of the 6. A couple of pieces behind the 2, but let's see. No. Got the 2. 6 pin still there. All right, Tom Morgan is also working on a spare, as Gary was when he came up. Each had a spare in the second. Gary Carrington added another. Let's see what Tom can do. 2 full on the head pin, and he got just 3. 4. The 6 pin toppled. 4 and 7. So Gary Carrington extends his lead now from 4 to 7 to 15. It's a backdoor strike. Challenger, Gary Carrington. Seven, leading the 2, 4, and 7 over on the left, with wood right in back of the 2 and in front of the 4. He made it. Bowlers of the caliber we have today will rarely miss that one. Waiting for some more to tumble. Boy, Gary almost ran a marathon around here, just waiting to see whether another pin was going to drop. No, did not get anything that time. 1, 6, and 10. He got it that time for a 10. Okay, Tom Morgan is working on a strike. 2 bonus balls to fire. First one gets him a strike. All right, 2 strikes in a row. And just in case somebody doesn't know, 3 strikes in a row, there's an extra, in the same string, there's an extra bonus of $1,000. So more than the match is involved in this ball as he fires and... Oh, got everything but number 1. Head pin is what he needs, waiting for some wood to settle down. And he wants to make the spare. You can see the concentration. And he's all over it, yes. All right. So 3 in a row, that's $50 in bonus money.